This question came up in one of my classes. How do we add two coordinated colors in a chart in Tableau? By default, the color property in Tableau only takes a single field. So once we assign a value, for example, in here, if I drag category over, if I try to assign another field to it, for example, subcategory, the second field replaces that previous color property. So it doesn't add on to it, it simply replaces it. But there is a way to have two colors, but there's a specific sequence of steps that we need to follow. For example, if we are creating a tree map, let's place our sales to size, and let's say category to color. So if we wanted to further subdivide this, for example, have subcategory, but each of the subcategories to be a different gradient of the parent color, what we need to do is to actually add subcategory to detail. But before we do that, let's just take a look at the default behavior again. If I take subcategory, put that in color, what we're going to see is it has replaced the original field, which is category, in color. So we only have a single one right now. So the trick in here is to add the second field to detail. So let's undo this. So we have category to color right now. The second field, subcategory, we're going to place that in detail. We can see that this now further subdivides our tree map, but the trick is to use the icon. This icon beside the field in your marks card is actually a drop down. So instead of dragging subcategory to color, what we want to do, so let's undo that. What we want to do is click on this icon and use color. So now we can see that all the subcategories is following the parent color. So for example, furniture is all blue, office supplies is all orange, and technology is all green, but they're just different gradients. So from here, we can adjust the sorting of the color. So for example, if we wanted the higher sales to have a darker color, we can simply adjust the sorting. So under subcategory on the drop down, sort. And in this case, again, if we wanted to sort this by sales, we can say sort by field. So the default sort order, if it's ascending, it means that the highest value will get the lightest color. But if we wanted it to be the reverse, then we simply just need to select the second option, which is descending, meaning the highest value will get the darkest color. So let's try to do the same thing with a sunburst chart. So a sunburst chart is technically just a dual axis pie chart. So we're going to start with a pie chart. So in this case, let's change our mark to a pie. Let's put sales on angle. So we want sales to determine how big the slices are. And for example, we're going to use category. So we're going to drag that over to color. Let's adjust the view to entire view. Now, in this case, again, a sunburst chart is a dual axis pie chart that has two different sizes. So one is a smaller circle, another one is a bigger circle. The first issue we're facing is how do we get a dual axis chart when we don't have any kind of axes? So it's a common trick in Tableau to create an axis using just static values. And the main purpose in here is, again, maybe sometimes we need to create dual axis charts. So in this case, I'm going to use an ad hoc calculation. So I'm going to double click on an empty area in the column. So double click. And I'm simply going to type in AVG of 0, which really just gives us a 0. And again, the main reason for this is we wanted to create another axis. So if we copy this field over, so I'm going to press Control and then drag this over to the side. If you're using a Mac, it's going to be a command and then drag. So Control drag or command drag allows us to copy the field. And now this allows us to generate the two axes. And again, in here, maybe let's just adjust the sizes first. So for our sunburst chart, we're going to manipulate the first chart, which is this one, and this one will have its own marks card. We're going to make this the bigger circle, and we're going to add the two colors here. So let's select this pill. It activates the second marks card, and we're going to use the same trick. We're going to take subcategory, put that in detail, and we're going to assign it as a second color. So subcategory, onto detail, make sure you are on the second marks card. And again, our trick is to make sure you go to the icon beside that field, click on the drop down, assign to color. Now all we need to do is to align the colors. So we can see furniture is aligned, they're both blue, office supplies, both orange. So we simply just need to change the color of technology so that they're aligning. So let's double click technology from category. And from here, let's assign it green. Let's click on OK. Once we have this, we can make one of the circles bigger. So again, make sure you are on the correct marks card. Let's click on the first axis and columns. Again, this activates that marks card, and we're simply going to adjust the size. So in here, make it slightly bigger. Once we have this, we can make this into a dual axis chart. So second pill on the drop down, select dual axes. And again, this is a very simple example of our sunburst chart. Now, similar to the technique we've done with the tree map, we can assign the colors of the slices based on the value of that particular slice. So in this case, let's choose the first marks card that holds the pie chart that has more slices, and we are going to sort the subcategory. So on the drop down, sort, and instead of a data source order, we're going to choose sum of sales because that is the measure that we're working with. So on the drop down, based on field, in here we're going to look for sales. And again, it's going to be sum of sales. And you can see that as we make changes, the pie chart also changes. So instead of ascending, meaning right now the largest slice has the faintest color, we're going to reverse this. So we're going to set the sort order to descending. And this is a very simple example of a sunburst chart. So this is the quick tip on using two coordinated colors on a Tableau chart. We've done two examples on the tree map and the sunburst chart. I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you again next time.